Wonder if the world is ready for a native leader.
I don't think we have a solitary thing.
We have treaties that are hundreds of years old.
It's really time for some change
That are supposedly protected by the highest law in this country.
that we should be celebrating about, unless we are going to do something different in the future.
We have not yet fulfilled
What are we going to celebrate?
the land requirement.
We're going to celebrate that it took until 1959 before we could vote this country? Are we going to celebrate that it took until 1968 that we could vote in Quebec?
You cannot continue to have a situation where
How are we going to celebrate? Are we going to celebrate the fact that our Aboriginal languages are not considered important enough in this country to be regarded in any legal way? Are we going to celebrate the fact that there's not a single court in this country where if the only language you speak is an Indigenous language, you don't have any legal rights there? But you will be forced to operate in French and English? What are we going to celebrate? I don't like what has happened over the last 500 years, 125 years. I couldn't do a lot about it. Let's say the majority of the people in this room, in this country, couldn't do anything about it. But what are we going to do about the next 500 years? What are we going to do about the next 10 years? What are we going to do about the poverty amongst Native people?
why can we not have a situation here where Native people have enough land and enough control over their lives that they can have some dignity? We can do things differently in this country. We can be leaders for the world. You cannot continue to criticize anybody else. We have no reason.
What about when 90% of your people are unemployed? When Canadians are unemployed, we're concerned. It's really time that the European and their descendants and the rest that are here, that are now Canadians, seriously begin to address the basic relationship they have with this land and the people that were here first. We can do things differently in this country. We can be leaders for the world. But it can be different. We criticize Africa, Southern Africa, any other people amongst them, and the racism that is seen there. That we would have that kind of legal document, and yet we have no examples at home. And we would still, 100 years later, be talking about whether we should fulfill that? I believe we can do something different. We are sick and tired of coming to events like this and being your conscience. Absolutely tired of it. We'd love nothing more than to be able to go around and dance and feel good about ourselves. People are lined up to get to the negotiating table.